Pick the Nintendo Shack and pray. Frederick from Fire Emblem Awakening says, yo.
Greetings, Koopalings! Welcome to another edition of the Nintendo Shack. I'm one of your hosts, Delvin Cox, and with me, as always, is the man who thinks Sonic Crosswords should be X'd out, crossed out.
It's overrated.
How you doing, bro?
I'm good, man. How about you?
Pretty good, man.
Solid.
Yeah, interesting day this morning.
Oh.
I had I wake up to a beeping noise in my house.
Uh-oh.
And I'm like, you motherfuckers ain't finna get me.
Yeah, that was racist.
Yeah. So I saw that and immediately went to the store like, not today, Satan. Had to go get some batteries. Like, I can't do this.
I haven't changed the batteries in my smoke alarms forever.
Do they still beep?
They never beeped. I don't think they ever beeped, and if they did, I never recognized them beeping.
That is crazy.
Here's the funny part. Like, I'm positive they don't work because I'm like, it's been a year. I have no idea. And then my daughter like almost burnt something, and then they totally went off, and I'm like, see, it's fine.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, but I mean like years. Years.
That's some really good batteries because I changed mine last year.
I think I changed them like once. Like the whole time I've been here.
Yeah, like no. As soon as I heard the noise, like absolutely not. Not today.
That's funny.
Yeah, but otherwise everything's been okay. Just busy week, back into the rat race, I guess you want to call it. Stuff like that, doing all that stuff. Like I don't want to do this stuff. Need to go back to vacation. This is terrible.
Yeah. It was not terrible. I'm trying to have a better attitude in 2026, you know? So, but I haven't played a whole lot because, getting back to work has really sucked a lot of the energy and time. I've been like, I got to I'm busy this week, so I don't want to blame it just like on the work. My family's out, like I'm somewhat distracted right now because I had to wake up and take care of all the animals and all the things I normally don't do. I have to do now because my whole family took off to New Orleans a couple of days ago.
That sounds nice.
They're out there for some big family anniversary or something. Yeah. So luckily for me, my wife likes to own this farm of ours with all these damn animals, all these cats she likes to have.
Like Dr. Doolittle?
Yeah. So like leaving the house for extended periods usually means someone has to stay behind or we have to be willing to board and pay somebody to do all that stuff, which
fuck that.
Yeah, correct. So it works out for me because I have like a built-in excuse. I'm like, well, dog's not going to let himself out.
That's a good point. How long are they going to be gone for?
They'll come back, I think, Wednesday. I'm like about a week.
That's a while.
I got to tell you, man, I hate when she's gone. Like, I don't sleep worth a damn when my wife's not in the bed.
Oh, you love her.
I do. Sweet. But I mean, I'm 100% like, I don't sleep worth a damn. Like, I'm tired right now. I'm not sure if you can tell. Like, I just got up.
When my house is empty, I love it. Get the fuck out.
I mean, so like, I'm cleaning and like doing like stuff, because I don't have any to distract me or anything. So I'm like going through old cabinets and, shelves and stuff. I like that part of it. And like dinner and stuff is nice. I might go to the movies.
That's a good idea.
But the actual sleeping part, man, it's just like, ugh. Yeah.
I love it. I relish being by myself now. Like, thank you. Now, especially now that my son's like literally always here. Like he just doesn't stay at his mom's house no more. Like, no, absolutely not.
Take him to church.
Yeah.
Welcome, Riley King.
Amen to that,
King
brother.
Riley Smiley.
Yeah, bro. But yeah, I love it. Like, and this week I haven't played any video games because I've been doing stuff for him and getting him ready, situated for college, doing stuff. I told you about the situation with the car.
Same.
Yeah.
I'm like doing the same stuff. My daughter, I did the story yesterday, right? Like, I'm also on duty this week. I'm the duty officer. Yesterday we had thunderstorms rolling. We had a tornado just on the south end of the county. Like it was, Delvin, it was a mile over my county line.
Ugh,
That's how close I came to having to work all day and night yesterday.
that would suck.
1 mile over an imaginary line. I was like, oh, thank you so much. But like it was hilarious. I do have one funny anecdote. My daughter, she's in band at college. She gets a small stipend to play in the band for the basketball team.
Oh.
Listens to dad.
Yeah.
I had to leave work early Friday because before they left to the airport, I said, hey, it's going to rain today. Put Flea in. And they all just left.
Yeah, that's what they do. They
Poor
don't listen.
Flea, sitting outside. I had to leave work early to come rescue him. Anyway, it was very funny. So my daughter's packing her car, and these storms are coming in, and like they're coming in at like right, like it's like 10:45, and like they're gonna be here by like they're on the doorstep by 11 o'clock.
Sky's looking dark, stuff like that.
Oh yeah. And I was like, hey, she's like, I'm just gonna like drive. I don't think it'd be so bad. She's like, my app says it's like just mostly rain. Like she's giving me all these. I'm like, these storms are serious. At least the front edge of this squall line is real. And I was like, it's too late. You've missed your mark now. She's like, I'm gonna miss the game. I was like, you've done this to yourself. I told you this. So mid argument, like she's about to leave. It's mid argument. She's like, so I'm just looking at my phone, and Dad, I think it's gonna be fine. And the app says, and she goes, and the app says, and the power went out in the entire just. And she had her friend here with her, and I was like I do on the podcast now, and now I just file them. So every time it happens, I just type in the chat since nobody listens to Dad. I've gotten to like 50. It's been like 50 of these, and it's like, guys, you see, I'm not telling you what to do because I want to tell you what to do. I'm actually telling you because I have your best interest.
Yes.
If you would just listen. But I don't know what it is, man. It's like they hear my voice and they hear the instructions, but it's like they prioritize, they put it on their own priority, which is always at the bottom.
Yes.
It's like, yeah, I'll do what Dad said after I do what I think is better or what I think he means to say.
Yeah.
And that's what I get. I'm just like, no.
I'm like, no, that's not how that works. Like, you don't pay bills here.
Trials and tribulations of dadding.
Yeah, it's a thing.
I couldn't make my point any better than the power going out like I just kind of like looked outside. I like pointed outside as like I rest my case. Like
You know what?
Will you listen now?
You know what? Sometimes God throws you a bone. He's like, you know what? I'll let you have this one, kid. Here you go.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like, I mean, it could not have been planned any better. It was like you could see it on her face. She was like, damn. I was like, and it wasn't like, I want to be clear, it wasn't like contention. We weren't like arguing. It was just more of like back and forth, right? And I was like, go. Like, go get in the little Prius and head out into this. I'm sure it'll be fine.
The car with the strength of a rubber band.
Correct.
Yeah, that if you roll into a puddle, you're gonna be broke down for like a month.
Like the car that a limb would destroy, like a limb would total.
Yes,
but sure, you've got it.
Yeah.
Who
As
am
a person
I?
who drives a small car, I'll tell you, it starts raining and it starts getting flooded. Like, not going out there.
Who am I to stand in your way?
Yeah,
please go.
Yeah.
She had the audacity. She said, "My weather app." I'm like, I literally do this for a living.
That's what they do. Like,
it's my actual job.
Yeah, that's what they do. They'll tell you what you should know. Like, I know the story. Like, no, I've been doing this. So,
anyway, I don't want to turn the whole podcast into whining about dadding, but
this
it was
old
funny.
Man shouted in the sky podcast.
It was funny. It was a mic drop moment. It was just like, well, do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
But I had to sit in darkness yesterday. Like the power was out for like 4 hours too. It wasn't quick.
Yeah, that sucks. You don't have a generator?
I do, but like it was a squall line. So, it was just the front edge. The front edge was real bad, and then once the front edge is passed, then it was really light.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to get it all out. It's fine. I've got
that is the kind of thing it is with generators. Like,
it's
do
a
y'all want to
hassle.
pull this out?
Yeah, like it's a whole ordeal.
Because even when I had the problem with my house, I'm like, do I want to go through this whole deal of getting gas and all that stuff?
Listen, it was cool, right? It wasn't like warm or anything like that. Speaking of which, what is this winter?
It is.
Dude, it's January 11th. It's like 78 degrees here.
Yeah.
Like it's been hot as hell all summer.
Yeah, pretty much.
We had like one 3-day period of like near freezing temperatures, and then like Christmas, it was like 75 degrees. It was like hot on Christmas. It was like warm. Like we've ran the air conditioner.
Y'all had a Miami winter.
Yeah. Like what is that about?
It's weird.
But yeah, like it was warm. It was in the middle of the day. I had plenty of light through the windows and stuff, right? Like it wasn't that big of a deal. I've got a MiFi card. I've got multiple laptops, batteries charged. My Switch is charged. My Steam Deck is charged. Like I could go 12 to 20 hours without needing external power, So I was I was happy to wait, more or less. I was just happy to wait. I was like, yeah. They'll fix it. It'll get fixed.
Yeah, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of things that we complain about, we need to address the elephant in the room, which is funny. I gotta bring this up because it made me laugh and laugh and laugh. So yesterday, we're in our chat, which is me, Donnie, and Rebecca. Rebecca's like, hey, spoilers, I'm not coming in tomorrow. Like,
that's not what she said. She said, I almost forgot to tell you.
I forgot to tell you.
That's how low on her list we are. She almost forgot to tell us that she wasn't going to be here.
And what made it funny to me is
she was like,
last week, she was here at 10 a.m. She was hyped,
yelling at us. Where is everybody?
Where's everybody? Like, Rebecca, we're still sleeping.
Great. Do you want to come join the show? I'll send you a link.
And this week, like, I'm out. Like, it only took 1 week for you to be like, oh, fuck this show.
Yeah, bounced so incredibly fast. Like, I love that. She waited for it was like a 12 hours before showtime notice.
Yes.
That she almost forgot. She was almost like, give me credit that I didn't forget.
Y'all lucky I remembered to remind you. Let y'all know.
That's exactly what it sounds like. Damn. I shouldn't be surprised, but I've never, the kids. So the only reason I bring it up is I bought the kids bikes one year. I was going to teach them how to ride bikes when they were 14. That was a disaster. My kids did not know how to ride bikes, and they could not get it together, and I couldn't suffer through it long enough to get them to get it. But what I noticed is none of the kids ride bikes. They've got everything is motored. So I've seen mopeds, but I've seen a lot of scooters.
Yeah.
One kid has I guess it's a go-kart. It doesn't really look like a go-kart, but it's a little, I don't know, motorized car of some kind.
I know it's a little
buggy.
It's pretty much a go-kart.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's I don't know. Are kids riding bikes? Is that some millennials things or?
I don't see them riding bikes.
I don't see them kids riding on bikes either.
Electric scooters or something like that.
Yeah.
And Miami, well, where my old house is at, that's the thing. You can rent scooters and stuff like that. You can it's a little machine. You put your credit card to it and get a scooter and just ride around town.
Did we go down? Apparently we went down.
Oh.
That's not good.
That is not good at all.
Well, I did want to tell you, maybe a bad time to say it. I was like, we're not going to run it back up today. It'll be fine.
Well,
maybe it won't.
Yeah, I can't see. I've seen those. The motorized Heelys. Yeah, I've seen those.
Wow.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't buy one.
We'll see how the backup fares. We're not having any issues.
No, not even a little bit.
Melvin and I are not having any. So
I'm plugged in and everything.
I'll blame YouTube.
But yeah, I figured that, hey, worst case scenario, because what's been happening is because usually when he gets out of school, I'm still at work. So I have to pay an Uber to take him home.
Sure.
And that's $20 a pop.
Why not a bus?
He can't catch no bus.
Why?
He's just Delvin. He catch a bus, he'll end up in Coconut Grove or someplace. How did you end up way over here?
Oh, so is it like he's gonna ride this like in the street?
You can ride on the sidewalk, and plus they have bike lanes.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's different.
They have bike lanes down here for a lot of areas.
I didn't know that. Our county building put bike lane in. They tore up the street for like a year, closed like it's like a 4-lane busy street where there's cars all the time. They took half of one lane to make a bike lane. I've never seen anybody use it, and now it's just made traffic worse.
Yeah.
Like now you sit in traffic and you look at a completely empty lane of traffic that you can't use.
Yeah. We have people use it here because so many people was riding on like the on the street. So I guess they figured this makes more sense to just put one here. Right on the street toward the sidewalk. So yeah.
D-Life says we're down for a little bit. Nick says it's gone out on both. Might be a go show. We'll see. We'll see.
We'll see. But yeah, it's I figured I'd get him one because he has a skateboard that usually when he's here, he'll ride around the neighborhood to go do stuff. Like he'll go like the Walgreens, get him a Steam card or get him a what is called card, like a Fortnite card or some stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And I was like, and being Delvin, something happened. He said he fell off his skateboard, and the skateboard rolled in the streets, and comically a car just ran over the skateboard.
Yeah,
and kept it moving. And I was like, well,
that happens.
And then he brought a skateboard home. We're like, why'd you bring it home? You could have just threw it in the dumpster. You're not gonna get it fixed. It's already tore up. There's several dumpsters on the way back. Like, what am I gonna do with it here? It's broken.
Yeah,
I don't know. So I said it'll probably be good to get him just like a little electric scooter that he could just ride around the neighborhood and stuff like that. And like I say, one day it's like when he goes to school, he can ride it home from school. Plus, usually when he gets out of school, there's no traffic anyway. He gets out like 1:00.
Fast forward to Delvin Jr. got hit by a car.
Pretty much.
Like you won't let him get on a bus, but you'll let him take a scooter into traffic.
The reason why I won't let him get on a bus is because he has no sense of direction.
But you want him to drive himself to the school.
Yeah, but because the school is literally, if you go on Main Street, it's a straight. He knows how to get to the home from that way.
Okay, all right.
That's about it.
All right.
But if I tell him to get on the bus, he might end up the wrong. He won't know what stop to get off of. Then he'll panic and won't get off at all. The next thing you know, he's in Fort Lauderdale. They had him in Fort Lauderdale. I was scared to ask the bus driver where to get off at. Like, what are you talking about?
Wow. Yeah. No, that's true. My kids are like scared to talk to strangers.
Yeah, like just tell the bus driver, hey, I'm gonna get off here. You pull the thing, and that's it, and get off.
Mm.
But he would miss the stop, 100% miss the stop. Next thing you know, I have to come out and go pick him up from Broward County because he just rode the bus to the end, or he just won't pay attention. That's my other thing. He won't pay attention to the stops, and he would just completely miss it. The next thing you know, he's way off from the house and then has no more money. Like, where's your money at? Well, I bought chips. You didn't worry about getting back home? But I was hungry, though. Like,
yeah.
There's food at the house, but I need to eat now. And now I have no way home. These are actual things that would likely happen.
Wow. Well, Godspeed, Delvin Jr.
Yeah. The trials and tribulations of being a father. It's a full-time job. Sometimes I look at those dads who left their kids at a young age, like,
oh my God. Absolutely not.
Maybe I should have went out and got a carton of cigarettes and milk. I'm joking, Delvin. I said that because I know he's listening.
Goodness.
And I know he always makes that joke when I leave.
Dude, I'm tired as hell. If you can't tell, way too tired to run a backup as our show flames out in incredible fashion.
Yeah, you'll hear it when you hear it. Or you might not hear it.
Or you might not. Yeah, we can take a break.
Just the episode of 2. Just for us.
Man, trying to think of any other games I want to talk about.
Not really.
I talked about PSVG. I don't like Sonic Racing.
Yeah. Talked about it here last week.
Did I? Okay.
Yeah, you mentioned it.
I'll knock that one off the list.
Yeah.
What were you saying?
I said I got a text at 5 a.m. this morning from one of my tenants. I'm like, why? And I respond, why the fuck are you texting me at 5 a.m. in the morning? And it just happened one of those times where I didn't have my phone on silent. So it rung and literally woke me up, and I was like, livid. Because usually when you get a text at 5 o'clock in the morning, you're like, oh.
Something bad's happened.
Yeah. And I get like, hey, my sink is leaking. I'm like, hey, fuck off. Don't text me at 5 o'clock in the morning about your goddamn sink. I don't care.
Are you the super?
No, the property manager.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Is that the protocols do they report that to you?
Yeah, or the maintenance man.
Yeah, I would go to the maintenance guy.
Yeah. Call him at 5 o'clock in the morning. See how that works out. He gonna cuss you out.
He works weekends.
Old black man.
Right?
Huh?
But he works weekends, right?
Yeah. Old
I wouldn't do it
old
at
black
5
man.
a.m. I would wait, but yeah.
Yeah, he's like 65 years old. He's like, all right. Text him at 5 o'clock in the morning you want to.
I agree with you, XBS. He says, got Sonic Racing Cross Worlds Black Friday and then the $5 Switch 2 upgrade. I think it does not hold up compared to Mario Kart World. I agree. I was not like it looks and runs fine now. Like that's not the problem at all. It's like, I don't know, it's like almost like a mobile kart racer. I don't like the way it feels.
I find the conversation behind that game very interesting as when it came out to how people see it now. Because when it came out, people were like, oh, this is way better than Mario Kart Worlds and this, that. I've heard people say that.
Yeah, I mean, no, that was out there.
Yeah, they were going crazy with that. And now
that was a part of its like review coverage.
Yeah, and now going back, hearing people talk about it now, it's kind of mellowed out. Like, this is fine, but it's not Mario Kart World.
I mean, it's just not even like I wouldn't put it against like a Diddy Kong Racing or a Crash Team Racing or, like it's just not. I don't know. I guess what I'm trying to say, I just don't think it's that good of a kart racer.
Okay.
Mechanically, it just doesn't feel that good to play. Like it's got cool tricks and gimmicks, and it does, and it's really cool. Like there's some ideas there, but like it's just not. I don't know. It doesn't feel as good. Like the feedback isn't as good.
And my thing with kart races has always been like,
yeah, it's like they're pitting it against Mario Kart World, and it's like I'm much lower. Like this doesn't deserve to be compared to Mario Kart. Like you got to bring it down a little. You know, like it's better than Nicktoons racers. Like it's not bad.
Yeah.
But it's not Mario Kart. That's
but on that same thing, I'd probably rather play Nicktoons Racer because those characters I recognize a lot more than Sonic characters. So I'd probably want to play with with SpongeBob and Patrick and Arnold as opposed to Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and these other random Sonic
characters.
You get
Minecraft and Pac-Man and like they're doing. Yeah. They're adding a bunch of stuff.
But aren't those like DLC characters?
I think so.
Yeah. See, which is cool. I think this is their best attempt at kind of cornering that market. But I don't know if it's for me.
I just don't like the battle mechanics. I think that's a big. It's like it's battle mechanics and driving.
Yeah.
The driving, like the way the cars feel to drive, reminds me of like mobile stuff.
Okay.
And then the battle mechanics are just. I would just say they're bad or mid, or like they're just not very good.
And to be clear, I'm not the kart racer guy at all. Like I play one like, oh, this is fine. I'll play the other one like this is fine. I'll most likely
a lot more than Crossworlds. Yeah, for sure.
I know they're different games, but I just thought about it on top of
it. But I like it a lot more. The reason I feel like I forget about it is it just like I said when I bought it. I don't think Air Riders for most people. Like Crossworlds is definitely that Mario Kart kind of very inviting, everyone can play it type of game. Kirby is not. Kirby Air Riders, that's what I've been saying the whole time as people are getting hyped. I was like, be careful. Like it's just there's a learning curve there with Kirby. But when you get it and it starts working, like, it is Kirby Air Riders is really good.
Okay.
That's a fantastic game. I played a lot of that right before and when we went on break and right before we went on break, I was playing a ton of that game.
It seems fun.
It is fun. Yeah. It is fun. Like that city mode is nuts. I love that top-down mode. That's a blast. But even the adventure mode, it's just like it is very Smash. And in a way, I kind of wish it wasn't. It doesn't bother me, but it's almost like it could be like Smash DLC or a Smash mode. Like it's the menus, the sound effects, the mute. Like it's just very Smash. It's like it could have been added on to Smash.
See, I don't mind that at all. So yeah, I kind of like that. Okay,
but it's fun. It's fun.
Well, people are commenting, so I guess people can see us. That's a good
Hopefully
thing.
it works. I'm hoping that it's recording, and we'll see. Yeah. But yeah, I didn't feel enough to set everything up. I feel bad now because I'm like, it probably should.
We'll be fine.
But yeah, I think it'll be okay. Be all right. Do you want to get? I guess you want to do the news.
Yeah, let's get to this news.
All right, here we go. Nintendo has announced new colors for Switch 2 Joy-Cons. We're getting a light purple and a green, what I'm calling lavender and turquoise.
Okay.
What do you think about those?
Those are two good colors.
Did you see them?
No, I have not. Let me look them up right now.
All right, so when you see the colors, it's going to be very, let's see here, green, purple. When you see the colors the way Nintendo presents them, you're going to be like, oh, those are nice. So like, or you might be, I don't know, maybe you won't be. Here we go. Let me pull it up.
Okay.
Share screen.
Okay, let's see. Let's take a look at it. Oh, those are okay.
What do you think about that?
I like it. It's okay. I wouldn't buy them, but they're okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I also am not going to buy these. But give me a minute. I want to show you something else.
Yeah, those are the ones I would buy for it. Like if you were like, hey, these are the Switch 2 first Joy-Con, that wouldn't be the choice I would make.
Yeah.
But it's fine.
I was trying to find, there's other pictures of them. I just can't find them right now. Give me a minute.
Which Joy-Cons do they have now? Just the black ones?
Yeah, I mean it's the ones that come with it, right? The what is it? It's like a peach and a blue.
Yeah,
I guess. I forget what they call it. It's probably something like orange and blue.
Because I would think orange and blue would be like, or red and blue would probably be what would come up with something like that. Like maybe the original Switch colors.
I'm trying to see if I can find. I want to find a couple of things.
$100 is a lot for Joy-Cons.
I should have planned this, and I didn't, and I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's great.
If you can't tell, I'm kind of phoning it in this week.
$100 is a lot for Joy-Cons.
They are $99.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a lot.
I can't find it, so I'm just going to have to explain it. All right, so these are the Joy-Cons, right? Just like the ones we have.
Okay.
And you look at them and you see the rails and stuff. You're like, oh, that's neat. They're colors. Like it's subtle, but they're there, right? Cool. Then there's people that are mocking what these look like when they're actually attached to a Switch when you can't see the rails.
Yeah.
And you can only see like the little line around the joysticks, and that's
that was what I was going to say.
And like it, when you see it presented that way, it looks foolish, kind of. You're like, what?
Yeah.
Like, why would anybody buy this? And it's kind of it's a funny meme, I guess.
It does feel like you're just really paying to see like a hint of color around your controller.
Here we go. This.
Yes. Yeah. That's literally what I was thinking. Like, oh,
that'll be $100. Thank you very much.
Because when you showed it to me, I'm like, in my head, I'm like, that's fine, but I thought like it would be the actual Joy-Con would be the color.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
As opposed to like the inside of the Joy-Con.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
D brand, everybody's favorite accessory maker. They've got you covered. They are releasing skins that match this, so your whole Joy-Con will match the lavender and the turquoise.
That makes a lot more sense.
Yeah. Which makes you wonder, like, why even, like, you could just skin your, like, if you wanted, you could just skin the controllers you have.
Yeah, that defeats the purpose.
I'm not going to throw stones in, but if you want to get them, sure. I just, like, when you see it on the system, I don't know. I think it leaves a little.
Yeah, once you really kind of look at it, like, and kind of take it in, like, oh, this doesn't change anything. This looks like what I have now.
Yeah, like it's like you could spend $100 and barely notice.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I thought we would get colors, but I thought we would get like colors, like different plastics.
And to be clear, I think we will get that.
I do too.
I think they're going to see feedback from it. Like people are like, we don't want this.
I'm surprised the first one is like this subtle and not like, I thought the first one would be the same Joy-Cons we have, but like a logo or something on top of the Joy-Con.
That would be cool.
That's kind of what I thought the first like custom Joy-Con would be. I wouldn't have guessed that they would have changed the colors like that.
Yeah.
But yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm not mad at it or anything like that, but yeah, I'm just not interested. I'm not going to do anything like that.
Yeah.
One, I don't think I'm going to I wouldn't pay $100 for Joy-Con. Like what we need are Joy-Con Pros. We need split pads. We need Nixie pads. We need MOBA pads. Like where the hell are the pro style Joy-Cons?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I realize that especially with the magnetic strip and everything, accessory makers, like I realized it was going to take time. I got to tell you, man, after the success that we saw the Switch have with those, I kind of thought they would be here by now. I thought they'd be showing up like quickly, especially like Hori. Like it makes me wonder if Nintendo is just not wanting like licensed third-party accessories right now, because like the split pad pros weren't wireless. You had to connect them to the Switch to work. And I'm like, why don't we, like, it's just plastic at that point. Why don't we have one of those? That is a little shocking. I mean, I know they're going to happen. They're going to show up, and I'm sure they'll show up this year. It's not going to be that long, but I'm a little surprised that we don't have options yet. Yeah,
that is kind of interesting that we don't have anything yet. Maybe, well, then again, it is the beginning of the year, so maybe we'll get something soon.
I think we will. No, I've seen mock-ups. Like Nixie has shown theirs working. Like I've seen working. Like they're working on it, and I'm sure MOBA Pad. Like I would probably wait for MOBA Pad unless there was a cheap option.
Okay.
But like I would like the Hori split pad pros. I would like something like that to show up.
That would be cool. Something like that.
Yeah.
Which I think will happen.
I never mentioned on the podcast, but while we were away over the break, I got another grip.
Oh, you did?
Haven't seen this.
Oh, that looks great.
This is I think it's Oivo. It's OIVO. I had one of these the reason I bought it is I literally logged into Amazon one day, and it was like a recommend. It was like, do you want to buy this? It's like $15. And I had one of these for my Switch Lite, and I liked it. And I was like, sure, for $15, I'll give it a try. What I would tell you if you were interested in one of these is that this would be like the cheap version of a Satisfy grip. Like if you like the Satisfy grip, but you don't want to spend the $50 or $70 that it is, you can get one of these for $15 or $20. And it has and what I mean by this, the right Joy-Con, it's offset. So it sits in your hand like the Satisfy one. It's not like straight.
Okay.
And then the cool thing that it does is it's got a clip which holds the Switch down that also doubles as a stand. And then you can carry games with you as well.
Okay, that's perfect.
Yeah, which is nice. But now that I'm using this, now I have to take it in and out of it to put it on the dock. Which, if I had Pro Style Joy-Cons, I wouldn't have to.
Yeah.
But yeah, for $15, gee man, that's what I was saying. For $15, like this is the grip I'm using right now until we get Pro Style Joy-Cons. And I'm like, this is fine. Like this does the job. So I think I've tested them all, as you guys have seen. I've bought so many pairs of Joy-Con grips and grips off the internet and Etsy and stuff. But like this is the one I have until we get
a solid choice.
Until we get Pro Style Joy-Cons. Yeah. But yeah, I'm hoping those Joy-Cons show up soon.
Yeah.
But these light purple and green, not my favorite.
Yeah, they're not great.
This is just a reminder, game vouchers will no longer be sold by the end of January. Now, that doesn't mean run out and buy them, because you can only use them basically on Switch One software, like a couple Switch One. Now, there's still some Switch One games out there. So like you could buy vouchers to get Rhythm Heaven and probably Tamagotchi Life. that are coming out this year and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So like if you want to try and save those, you can, but just know if you're on the Switch 2 already, very limited in what you can use them on Switch 2. But
might be smart to get the vouchers and get like a Switch 1 game that has a Switch 2 upgrade on it.
Yeah, that's what I did with I did that for Pokemon and what was the other game? Kirby, I guess, I think.
Okay.
I think it was Pokemon and Kirby Air Riders. Yeah, you could. You could. Just none of the Switch 2 only games you can't use the vouchers for those. So would have to. Maybe I should get them for Rhythm Heaven and Tamagotchi Life. I wonder if it would save me money. The thing about those games is I kind of expect those games to be budget releases.
I do too.
They're not going to sell Rhythm Heaven at $70.
Yeah, I would think those both probably be at 60.
I don't think they'll sell Rhythm Heaven at $60.
I don't think they're gonna sell Rhythm Heaven.
No, they're going to sell 2 copies of Rhythm Heaven to me and Rebecca, but they're not going to like. I don't think Rhythm Heaven's a $60 game, dude.
I hope it's not.
Can someone in chat, can someone look up the last Rhythm Heaven game and see what they charge for it? I don't think it was full price. That's always been kind of a budget release. I could see them trying it with Tamagotchi Life. I don't think it'd be smart, but I could see them trying. But I kind of feel like I'd be shocked if Rhythm Heaven was more than $50.
Yeah,
I'll buy it regardless. I'm all in, but I would be shocked.
$50 is a good price for it.
So I would have like some hesitancy to buy vouchers for that because you may just end up spending the same amount of money.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I would probably say just check the market out, see what the market got, and see what you can do, really.
Yeah.
Check the market, see what games that have Switch 2 upgrades and stuff like that are free. When games, the prices really don't go down. And go that route.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to tie my money up into vouchers where it's so limited, on the hope that you're saving something a year from now.
Correct.
That just seems a bit risky. I wouldn't mess with it. But you have until the end of January. You have 3 weeks to get it done if you want some vouchers.
Yeah.
So, Chris String, he writes for the Game Business. He used to write for, was it GameIndustry.biz? I've brought his name up a lot, mostly on PSVG. He's a UK writer, so a lot of his slant is very UK biased. He's like a notorious, I think, I want to say in air quotes because I don't think this means it, but Xbox hater. Like he's one of the media folks that really harp on the damage that they're doing to themselves.
So he's everybody.
Yeah, well, he was there early. He was first. He's kind of got a lot going this week on Switch 2 sales struggling over Christmas. Have you seen any of this news or headlines? Because
I have not.
Okay, well, it's around. I think all the major sites have picked up on it.
Let me ask the question then. Maybe I should look this up. I was going to say define struggling.
Yeah, I'll define it for you. So,
perfect.
What the article that he wrote was that Switch 2's Christmas window sales were 35% lower than Switch 1's Christmas sales. And because of that, people are extrapolating that Switch 2 had a really bad Christmas. And I'm not here to tell you that it didn't, but I am here to tell you a couple things. One, it's seemingly, I have no concrete evidence, so it's just reading around the news, seemingly a lot of video game and electronic products had a poor Christmas.
Correct.
That's kind of an industry-wide thing, not just a Nintendo thing.
Correct. Also, to be clear, for those who don't know, people know this, there weren't really for the Switch 2 particularly, there weren't any really no price decreases. Nothing was really on sale.
That's true, but put a pin in that. I want to come back to that.
Okay.
But so what Chris wrote is accurate. I've seen everyone else pick up on it. I've seen YouTube videos being made about the struggling Switch and stuff, and of course we all know that some of that's just rage bait headline stuff to get people to, yeah. But I think it's interesting to point out what this article did not say, and what I've not seen other writers also not say, is that the Switch 2 is comfortably outpacing the Switch 1 in year-to-date sales.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, the Switch 1 outsold Switch 2 at Christmas better, sure, but the Switch 2 is like, I don't. I saw a chart. Because I wanted to verify this to make sure. I didn't write down the actual numbers. And you guys, Delvin, you see my notes. You realize my notes are way shorter now than they were in the past. So I'm not writing all this down. So don't hold me exactly to this. But it's like by a healthy margin. I'd say by at least like 5 million, 10 million. And remember, it hasn't been on the market as long, right? Because the Switch 1 launched in March, right? And the Switch 2 launched in June? So that's also a part of it. I think, I don't know, holding it to Switch 1 standard, like its Christmas window, without talking about the whole year, I think is just, as I always say with analytics, if you apply enough filters to data, you can make the data say what you want it to say.
Yes.
And a part of this feels like that a little bit. Now that's not to lessen. I think the gaming industry is facing a lot of hardship right now in terms of customer spending. That's real. You know, people are holding on to their money. Times are uncertain.
Correct.
Right. And so, like, I'm not like, even Nintendo, they had a spokesperson. I don't think on record. I think on background, they had a spokesperson talk about like, hey, yeah, like the market conditions and where things are heading and things like that. Like, yeah, like that's not, it's, they're looking at those things. I also think it's really important that if you're going to compare the two, like, then compare the two. The Switch 1 launched with one of the most generational hyped games of all time.
Correct.
Like, it was driving pop culture. It was the buzz. I am the hype. The Switch 1 landed like a meteor into the gaming world, and just blew up everything. Switch 2 hasn't. Switch 2 does not have that game.
Yeah.
Switch 2 has a lot of good games, a lot of old games, one really good Donkey Kong game, but like, no, you have to go and get it. And I was going to try and see month to month. It's several millions ahead.
Yeah. Those little things matter. Like, having the Switch 2 in the lexicon around Christmas time. And
Jesus, they're saying the show's down again.
Oh, crap. We'll figure it out.
Well, if not, we'll reload it.
Yeah.
I'm assuming we're recording. We'll see how bad the recording is, but we'll see. Here I am tempting fate. We won't do a backup today. Well, Melon, our fate is in your hands. But yeah, I'm not too worried about it, other than, I mean, I am somewhat worried about the economic environment that we're kind of in right now.
Yeah, the economy itself.
It's not so much like, I think the economy is okay. It's not like bad quite yet, but like, yeah. I think it's uncertain. There's a lot of uncertainty, yes. And I think that's going to make people hold their money and hold on to the things they have.
Yeah, everything I've read about the economy says that it's okay.
Well, I mean, like, better. Stock is good.
Yeah.
Some utilities are good. Like, it's not like, there are reasons to be worried, but like, I just don't want to be another talking head trying to scare people.
Yeah.
It's been worse. It's been a lot worse. Yeah. It's
this is more of a wait and see type thing.
Yeah. And really, this RAM shortage and what it could do for computing is real.
Yeah.
And also, I mean, but honest, again, I'm going to reiterate what I just said. I think the Switch 2 had a gigantic launch because, like I've always said on this show, I think there's 25 million diehard Nintendo people that'll buy anything.
Correct.
Right? Like, that's like your Wii U crowd, right? Like, that's like your day ones. They're like here for Nintendo. After that, then it's on Nintendo to get them in. And they usually do it like one title at a time.
Yeah.
Here comes the Pokemon crowd. Here comes the Animal Crossing crowd. Here comes the Fire Emblem. And we just haven't started doing that yet. But like, the Switch 1 is going to be the most sold year one system of all time.
Yes.
So a little crazy to be like, it's not going well over there. No, it's going incredibly well.
Yeah, it's in rough shape.
It's going better than it's ever gone for anyone ever.
Yes, it's in rough shape this fourth quarter. What about the other three quarters when they had like a 20-0 lead?
Yeah.
Let's put things in perspective.
Just keep that context. I feel like it's important when you're talking about these things because otherwise people get the wrong, impression.
We were winning by 40 points the first 3 quarters. And we've only been down we've only lost 2
but
points.
We took
in that
the
time.
Fourth quarter off, but so we won the game by 3 scores instead of 4. It's like,
yes,
still a dominant showing.
We only won by 38 points.
Fire Emblem Path of Radiance for GameCube was dropped into Nintendo Switch Online. You can go play it.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty cool.
Have you heard of this game? Is it a good game?
Absolutely. Oh, absolutely. No, it is a good game. I mean, I generally think most Fire Emblem. I don't think I've played a Fire Emblem game that I thought was like, this is bad. I mean, I'm not that big into Path of Radiance. Like, not as much as I think most are.
Okay.
A lot of people really love Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. But I credit Fire Emblem Path of Radiance for being the one that didn't get me into it, but it's the reason I ever got into Fire Emblem, if that makes sense.
Okay.
I bought Path of Radiance. I'm sorry?
Characters that people know.
Yes. Yeah. That's the whole Smash Brothers. Yeah, it's the whole Melee thing. Yeah.
This is like the Final Fantasy VII of Fire Emblem.
Yeah. So Path of Radiance I played on the GameCube because back then I was really into RTS and strategy tactics games. I played Battalion Wars and I played Army Man and I played End War and I tried Fire Emblem and I played Fire Emblem at the time as my first Fire Emblem and I was like, yeah, it's okay. But I wasn't all that into it, but it was it was just good. To me, it was just good.
Okay.
But I liked it enough that when Fire Emblem Wii came out, I was like, let's try that because you had a Wiimote. It's almost like having a mouse, right? You could use the screen and touch the screen and stuff. Yeah. I liked that a lot more. But had I never played Fire Emblem, because I liked RTS games on GameCube, I would have never paid attention to when Fire Emblem Awakening came out. When Fire Emblem Awakening came out, that I paid, when people were like, this game's amazing, you got to have it. I was like, I know Fire Emblem. Apparently they say this new one is game of the year. I got to try that out. And then I played Fire Emblem Awakening. And from that point forward, I Fire Emblem everything. From that point forward, I've been a day one Fire Emblem fan. Okay. I wasn't back then. And I'm not going to pretend like I was because I wasn't. But I think on a lot of I would definitely say traditionalists, but even just diehard Fire Emblem fans, it's one of the best. People love it. It's just not my favorite. It's very different than the Fire Emblem of today. Awakening, there's I'm going to throw an analogy that nobody's going to get. This would be funny. I've always said that there's Far Cry before and after Far Cry 5.
Yes.
Far Cry Primal and Far Cry 4 and Far Cry 3, they play differently than 5. The mechanics it's almost like they reached a refinement period and then here's 5 and then 5 and 6 play unlike anything like that before. I feel the same way about Awakening. The other Fire Emblem games, you didn't have rewind states and there wasn't as much of the waifu stuff. There wasn't as much of the social stuff. You weren't marrying characters or building relationships. It wasn't doing all of that. It was tactical strategy game, it was more
straightforward.
More Advance Wars kind of thing. So I'm definitely in that latter group. I'm into that new age Fire Emblem stuff where I want the waifus and all the double crossing and the story and the marriages. That's why I play. That's the fun part. So I just may not be in the same thing. I'm thinking a lot of Steven and Hero Shade here. He loves these games and he hates how Fire Emblem has I don't want to say hate, I don't want to speak for him, but he doesn't like how Fire Emblem has evolved over time. Yeah, whereas I'm on the opposite side. I'm here for that.
Okay.
My favorite thing about this game coming to Nintendo Switch Online is that it's notoriously expensive. A copy of this game will run you $200-$300.
Woo!
It's really expensive. It's a hard get. So this is so much better. Now, obviously, there's always emulation, so I wouldn't tell anybody to buy that game for that price. But NSO is better than emulation. So now you can just play it on your Switch 2 and just do that.
That's perfect.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty cool. I haven't played it yet, though. I probably would. I don't think I will.
I might try it.
It's just like old. It's just like old game is old.
There's that part.
Like it, and it feels that way. Like when you play it, like it feels that way.
When I Googled it, the first thing that came up it was Fire Emblem Path of Radiance needs a remake. A lot of people think they should get a remake. Oh, okay, interesting.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting that they're putting on NSO because Fire Emblem does have remakes of sorts. Like we haven't got them all. Like I would really like an Awakening remake. Every Fire Emblem after that has basically been in some version a descendant of Awakening. So you get Awaits, Fates, and then Echoes. I was thinking about, and of course, Three Houses and Engage and everything. Yeah, it's been a long run.
What a great run!
It has been a great run. And then we got Fortune's Weave coming up this year. Please be excited. Hulu is ending support for the app on Switch. I think next month. I think they said.
Yes. Disney is also ending support for Hulu. So
yeah, that's really it. Disney is really closing Hulu. So it remains to be seen if Disney's going to bring the Disney Plus app to Switch.
That would be cool.
We have no multimedia apps for Switch 2. No YouTube, no Crunchyroll, no Hulu. None of this shit works.
That is weird.
And Nintendo doesn't seem interested in, like nobody seems interested in making it.
I would at least think Netflix would be on the Switch.
YouTube was like, we're gonna work on it and get it, and then we never heard from it since. Like
Nintendo's like, no, you're not.
Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna. It doesn't seem like that's a priority. It's just a bummer Rebecca's not here because I've been saving this all week.
I'm excited to talk about this too, by the way.
So we had a leak, or not a leak. We had a rating go up for a Life is Strange game, which leaked. This game is yet to be announced. We don't but we have a rating. So Peggy rated a new Life is Strange game called Life is Strange Reunion. Mm-hmm. And the rating carries the following description for the game. Chloe Price was Max Caulfield's partner in time. Losing her is Max's greatest regret. Now Chloe has come to Caledon University, haunted by nightmares and impossible memories. Chloe needs Max's help, but Max is already in crisis. In 3 days, a deadly inferno will destroy the campus. It looks like the next Life is Strange game is I want to call it a reboot, but like based on my knowledge of how these contracts are, I think this is the final game in the Life is Strange series. Yes. And I think they're trying to go out on the right note by bringing these two back together in a meaningful way. I don't know, like maybe if it sells really well, maybe it won't be, but based on the things we heard with the contracts and Square, I think this will be the last Life is Strange game.
When I saw this article and I saw this, I had a real conversation with myself about Life is Strange and why double exposure didn't work. And I came to the conclusion that in its essence, double exposure kind of lost its way with what Life is Strange is really about. Like choice and decisions and the relationship between Chloe and Max and the whole concept of the biggest decision in Life is Strange history, in the whole games, all the games, is the decision whether you save Chloe or destroy Arcadia Bay.
Yep.
So when we get back to it, in the sequel to this game that everybody made everybody fall in love with Life is Strange, that decision kind of doesn't have any consequences to it. It kind of cheats the fan in a sense. Like, okay.
I mean, it does, but I get what you're saying. And as it went on, they definitely lessened it. And double exposure, I mean, we talked about this at length. Double exposure is like almost what they did, the cameo for Chloe and double exposure, like almost felt like a mockery to the fans that played the first.
Yes.
It was so unsubstantial. It's like she destroyed a whole town for you. And they're like, yeah, we grew apart. Like, no, just become postcard buddies. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
And that's what I kind of like struggle with to deal with that whole situation.
Yeah. That's why people were mad. People were big mad about that.
You have this big choice you make.
Rightfully so.
Either you can destroy a town and kill thousands of people, or you can end the life of your best friend or lover. And then you come back like, oh, that just happened. Like there's no consequences. There's no matter what choice you make, there should have been some long-lasting repercussions to that kind of rebels into the universe. Whether it's, hey, Chloe and Max are now dealing with the consequences of them basically committing genocide. And you can kind of like have like Chloe having nightmares about it and stuff like that. And like saying like, why did we make this decision or anything like that? Just touching upon that. But the whole idea like, oh, well, they just grew apart. Like, what does that mean? That's not how things work. You committed a genocide.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think there were not rumors. There were reports that Double Exposure was a 2-game deal and that we would be getting a sequel. And I think if I had to guess, I think after the reaction to Double Exposure, I think maybe they pivoted to, all right, let's do right by Chloe and Max and let's call this a day.
Yeah. And for what I read, this game, the announcement is coming up soon.
Yeah.
And the game is actually coming up soon as well.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's why I've read the same. So, and I'll be there. I'm definitely going to get it.
I am too.
I'm hoping they do right by these two and this series. This franchise has really lost its way. And that's
I agree.
That's a shame.
Yeah. And it sucks to see a franchise like this lose its way. And hopefully, much like my favorite.
Can't really tell, but I have a whole, like right there. I've got my Life is Strange and my figurines and everything. And I've really loved this series for better and for worse. You know, like there's some that I haven't liked and some that I like more than others. But I've played them all. And it's not gone super great.
I hope that Life is Strange gets closure like Walking Dead fans did with that last Walking Dead game. That last Walking Dead game was phenomenal.
Yeah, those parallels are similar for sure.
Yeah, and I know Walking Dead, the series lost its way like at one point in time, but it got back on track. It gave it like a stellar ending to it. So I hope Life is Strange has the same type of ending. I think it's great. And also, I think True Colors, probably because G-Man asked this, I think True Colors probably is a better game than Double Exposure.
Yeah, G-Man says, is Life is Strange True Colors a better game than Double Exposure? I would say no.
I don't think
Life is Strange True Colors is my least favorite Life is Strange game.
I was going to say that. I say Life is Strange True Colors, I think it's a better game, but I don't enjoy the story, if that makes sense. Like the story's all right.
Yeah, I don't think it's. I don't like the story of Double Exposure at all. I've talked about.
I don't like the story at all.
But I like it more than True Colors. I still like it more than True Colors, though. Like it was better than True Colors, but I did not like. I found True Colors to be somewhat boring and very predictable, and I just I don't know, just almost felt like a waste of time, kind of. And I hate that. Right, because I wanted to love it, but it just didn't do it for me at all. Double Exposure at least is better gameplay, even if I didn't like the story. I did enjoy playing the game a lot more.
Okay.
But G-Man, if you're interested, go back. Don't go back. Play the old ones. Play Life is Strange 1. Play Before the Storm. Play Life is Strange 2, which is divisive in its own way, and the people hate it. I love it. And Mm-hmm.
What was the spinoff called? That was like I can't remember the name of it. Was it about Deck 9?
The Xbox one?
No, not Tell Me Why. The other one that was a Chloe story. That was really good.
Before the Storm?
Yes.
That's my favorite one.
That one's excellent.
That one's my favorite. Yeah.
I highly recommend that one. That one is really good.
Chloe and Rachel Amber.
Yeah, that one's excellent.
Mm-hmm. Captain Spirit is really good.
That was
a little
really
demo,
good too.
but I enjoyed it. It's worthwhile.
Yeah.
Tell Me Why is fantastic.
That's also a great one.
Mario Tennis Fever got a new trailer, which they've already announced this before, but they kind of went over the 38 playable characters. You're going to be able to use your amiibo to change like the skins of the ball and the racket and stuff. They talked about different modes, including an adventure mode, which looks a lot like Mario Golf. We have like a single player campaign mode. It's going to support game share. There's all kinds of stuff to it. This game's coming out very soon. I think next month. King Riley Smiley says, have any of you seen the recent overview video for Mario Tennis Fever? It looks incredible. Seems like a big improvement for Mario Tennis Aces. Will any of you buy the game when it comes out? It's a day one purchase for me. And as I already shared in our Discord, I pre-ordered Mario Tennis Fever back in September. I've been all in from the moment I saw it. I agree. I think this looks like a healthy step up for Mario Tennis Aces, both in content, but also in quality. Like in presentation, Mario Tennis Fever looks really good. It's so vibrant and detailed in a way that Aces never was. Aces was like somewhat very flat.
I agree. So, I didn't even give Aces a second look. Once I saw,
I like Aces. The gameplay's fun, but like this is, this is just a whole step up.
Aces seemed bare bones to me.
Yeah, no, it was, especially when it launched. No, you're right, it was, and it mostly was. But the gameplay was fun. Like I get people being disappointed in it. I agree with that disappointment, but it is a fun game to play. It's also like I feel the same way about Strikers. Like people wanted more from Strikers. I get that, but Strikers is still fun, even if you're just playing the exhibition. Now, I get not wanting to pay $60, $70 for an exhibition. I get it.
That's what I kind of landed
That's
on.
fair criticism.
Like I don't want to pay. I don't pay that much money for a bare bones game like this.
Yeah. I based on what I've read online and like the comments for the trailer and stuff, like people have a sour taste in their mouth from these Mario sports games on Switch 1. People don't seem interested in Tennis Fever. I think this game's going to need a lot of buzz, I think, to get people to give it a chance. Like good review scores, good clips, I don't know, streaming, like people are going to need to play it or I think this game could come and go.
Yeah, I think Nintendo brought a little goodwill with these sports games as of late. Those Switch sport games weren't great. They were great gameplay wise, but content wise, they were a little bare bones.
They were middling.
Yeah, so people kind of feel a little type of way about it. So hopefully,
like I like Mario Golf. It's not what I wanted it to be because I wanted it to be World Tour, and it's not that. But like what it is not bad, and I think it's worth. I think Mario Golf was worth the price. For me, like Mario Golf was just like a 7. It was not amazing, but like it's still good. I played the campaign and played the game a lot, and still play it from time to time. Like, there's nothing wrong with that game. It's better than the rest, I think.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But I'm glad we got Strikers. I know people are like, I can't believe they did that. Like I still play Strikers from time to time. But I also got Strikers cheap. Stop. All right, hang on a second.
Yeah, so well done. Oh, there he's back. He's back. I was gonna say something. He's just that quick.
Sorry, man.
No, you're good.
I had set my cat, right? So let's look at the Cat Chronicles of Nintendo Shack. My cat goes over here and gets on my printer, which she does all the time. She usually jumps from the printer like up to the window or something.
Okay.
Instead of doing that, she just started like tiptoeing on the printer, pressing all the buttons, and just kept doing it. Like she just wouldn't stop doing it.
Yeah, that's what cats do.
Anyway, I'm all in. I'm getting it day one. So Shaq will have somebody talking about it. We'll see if anybody else jumps in.
I'll probably end up getting it and playing Delvin or Brianna's version of it and seeing what they'll probably end up getting it. Or telling me to get it. One or the other.
According to a listing in Japan, the Switch 2 version of Lollipop Chainsaw will come in mid-March. And it'll also come with a new Horde mode, mouse controls. It'll run in 60 FPS in both docked and handheld mode. And there will be a paid upgrade for existing members.
Oh, okay.
Remember, like $5-10 or something like that.
That's cool.
Remember, they delayed it from fall so they could do physicals, and it looks like that's when you were going to get it sometime in March.
Okay. I think I have the physical for that, so yeah.
And then Larian, CEO. This is interesting. There was an AMA on Reddit and with the Presidente of Larian Studios. And they're asked about, it's a popular topic, bringing Baldur's Gate 3 to Switch 2. And he said he won't be doing it. He said, hey, that's a question for Wizards of the Coast and I guess Hasbro or the publishers. He's like, we're not really involved with that. So it didn't sound like that was ever going to happen. We were like, oh, that sucks. And then Nate the Hate added his own context to that, stating that apparently Larian and Wizards of the Coast are not on good terms, which kind of blows my mind.
Yeah, that is kind of wild.
Relationships are everything, so I get it. Some things don't work out, but it's like Larian absolutely did the thing. Baldur's Gate 3 was huge and everywhere and game of the year and everything, and now you don't like them? There's got to be something more to it than that.
Oh, it definitely has been.
Yeah, that's weird. But yeah, if you're out there predicting Baldur's Gate 3 to Switch too, maybe cool it.
Based off of that, we might not get Baldur's Gate 4 from them.
No, I don't think. I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah, that sucks.
I never played it.
It's a great game.
I know people that love it. Yep.
From what I played like several hours of it. I loved it a lot. I think it was just a time where I couldn't get back to it, but yeah, I love that game. It's great. Fantastic RPG.
Okay, here we have our RPG, expert here. Bland Explosion in the chat says, I'm sure Wizard of the Coast is not going to ignore Switch 2. Larian may not be involved. Maybe they poured it out.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I didn't even think about that, Garrett. That's a good point.
Are people to be mad if they do that to Larian? I don't know. Like, are Baldur's Gate people, do they have like some commitment to Larian?
I think they do, but I don't think they'll care because it's a port. So they're like, as long as we get the game.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're working on what, like Divinity was the thing at the Game Awards that everyone got excited about. Yeah. Yeah, I don't really pay much attention to those games.
Yeah. Baldur's Gate is fantastic. It's amazing how much content is in that game.
Isn't Baldur's Gate like 1 and 2 are on Switch, right? The old ones?
I think so.
I think they are. I think you can play the old ones on Switch.
Yeah. That Baldur's Gate 3 is a fantastic game. Like, if you like RPGs, that's the one to play.
That's correct, G-Man. That's why we need Garrett in the chat. Yes. And correct me on all of my non-terrible RPG references. Yes. I didn't put it in the news, but that Dragon Quest VII demo is out. I downloaded it. I just haven't played it yet.
Okay.
But I'm interested to see. Like, people are talking about it. Our Discord's talking about it. There's 10 or 12 people talking about it.
Okay.
Apparently looks great, runs great, which I expected it to. I'm more interested in like how abridged. Like, this is supposed to be somewhat of an abridged version of that game, which I think is awesome. I need all like 100-hour turn-based RPGs to give me an abridged version.
Yeah.
Like, can you just like, can I get Cliff Notes? Can I do like a Cliff Notes version of this game? But yeah, I'm interested to see what that's like. But outside of that, I don't know. I'm definitely going to get it. I have every Dragon Quest game on Switch, but I never finish them ever.
Oh, okay.
I play them, but I just never make it to the end. So like, I'm kind of always on I'll wait for a sale for these games now. And I'll probably do the same thing with like that Elliot game, like the 2D HD games. Like, I did the same thing with is it Sea of Stars? Not Sea of Stars. What's the HD 2D game? Star Ocean.
Star Ocean, there you go.
That game was awesome, and I played it a bunch. And when I say a bunch, for me, like, I don't know, probably like 15, 20 hours. I just burn out. I just can't do that stuff for too long.
It takes a lot of commitment.
Yeah, it's just too much of the same. Like, I need more. So I just never, like, the only games I've ever stuck with that long like that are Pokemon. Yeah. And even then, as you guys have seen over the years, even then, that has been waning.
Yeah.
Like, I needed this new Pokemon with a whole new battle style to get me back in, because I was like, I'm checked out.
I realize when it comes to stuff like that, I can only play one of those games a year, like a 100-hour game.
Yeah, yeah. And so it's like, if I'm not real committed to it, I'll just pick something else up, which is what always happens.
Yeah. And
I played Dragon Quest 11 a lot.
That looks like a good one.
That one I think I played for probably 30 hours. I played that one a long time. But outside of that, I like builders and warriors. Give me more of that. So that's it. That's it for the news, man.
All right. Let's get to these chat questions from you, the listener. Let's get to it. Our first question is from Kroller.
Mm-hmm.
Kroller says, I'll try this one again since it was skipped last week. Ooh,
Since
sassy.
it was skipped last week.
Wow.
Since you skipped my damn question, Donnie, I guess I'll post it again. Sorry, man. It's a lot to keep up with. There's a lot of messages.
Oh, man. What is a collection you would like to see come to Switch? For me, it's a Mario Kart collection with the Super Nintendo, GBS, and N64 games with updated graphics and music. I know Mario Kart 8 Deluxe has a lot of these tracks, but it would be cool to have a full, complete game experience of these classic gems.
So we're talking about like a ROM collection?
Pretty much, yeah.
Like Mortal Kombat, but
like Mortal Kombat is.
I mean, that's good. Yeah, I think a Mario Kart collection would be cool. Every one of those games are on NSO though, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's mostly there.
But I think he probably wants like the whole shabazz, like updated graphics.
And also like, yeah, you want like something to buy. You want to own it. I get that too. For sure. I think a 2D Mario collection would be dope.
That's what I was gonna say.
Really?
I was gonna say the Mario Kart collection, the Mario Brothers collection with all the old games, like the 2D games.
Let me pitch it to you this way.
Okay.
It's the next Mario Maker game.
Okay.
It has a full, complete campaign of every 2D Mario game in it.
Okay. I like this.
Including Wonder.
Okay.
Which you can edit freely at any moment.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Like Mario Bros, Super Mario World, Mario 3, Mario, like all the GBA Marios, like they're all there. You can click on them. Let's say, I don't even know, like let's say it's too much. Let's say it's like 10 levels of each, but you can freely edit them at any point. And like I'm kind of jazzed what Mario Maker could be. Like my expectations might be too high for the next Mario Maker if we even get one. Because what Wonder and a Wonder Flower could be to a Mario Maker is awesome. If they really go hard for Amiibo, I would like to see that come back. And then also the inclusion of a mouse. Having a mouse to make Mario levels, I think could change the entire interface and get us closer to that Wii U thing. But yeah, I mean, just generally like a ROM collection, like a 2D Mario collection would be dope.
What I was thinking was it's Mario 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3 plus the lost levels.
Yep.
And much like the Mortal Kombat collection, you have interviews and stuff detailing the history of the game.
Oh, no, that would be great.
Yeah, like detail, like, okay, this is how we got 2 different versions of Mario 2 and stuff like that. I think that'd be really cool. Like,
they'll never do that.
They'll never do it, but that'd be cool.
They'll never do that. I like it. They'll never do that. I'm always down for a Zelda collection.
Ooh, that would be good too.
It's kind of what I want for the 40th. I have no idea what, if anything, but I have no idea what. Like there's so much Zelda buzz. I don't think you follow those things, right?
I've seen some of it.
Do you?
I've seen some of it.
Yeah. Okay, there's a lot of Zelda buzz.
I see a lot of people wanting to Link to the Past remake. That's been a thing people been hammering for.
I haven't seen that at all.
I saw a couple of that.
Where have you seen this?
I've seen it on the internet. I don't know, Twitter. People hammering for
Link to the Past. I don't. No,
that and Ocarina of Time.
The hot one is Ocarina. The rumors for an Ocarina of Time something are everywhere.
Yeah.
And they seem to be based on something I think Nash Weedle said like a year ago. I don't know if that's right or wrong. I'm not even going to say, but like, I'll tell you, the hype isn't dying. It's only getting like, it's really, I'm worried that they might be really upset. I worry for them now because it's like, there's a lot of content being made. Like it's already a foregone conclusion that that's happening. I'm still not sure that it is. I hope it is, but I'm still not sure.
It may happen, but not in the way people expect. I think we might get a Ocarina of Time remaster with like now we just made it 1080p and all this stuff.
They already did that. Like the NSO version is.
Yeah, but they'll just put it on a cart. And here you go. You can buy it with
I get what you're saying. You're saying something more like the Mario 3D collection.
Correct. Something like that. The Zelda 3D collection.
I'll buy the shit out of that. I'll buy the shit out of a Zelda 3D collection. 100%.
That's what I think we'll end up getting.
It could be the exact same ROMs that are currently in NSO. Would I buy?
Yes.
I would.
That's
but
what
people that would make people really mad.
Yeah. Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. Here you go.
I don't think you bring Ocarina back without making significant improvements. Personally,
1080p, 60.
I think you need, at the very least, you need dual stick controls, free camera.
They'll probably do that. I see them doing that.
I would love a remake, but yeah. So like we have this big anniversary. Sometimes Nintendo does anniversaries. Sometimes they don't. What I will say is I look at Switch's first half of the year, and then I look at 2026 and what we think they have planned. There is a sizable Zelda hole in all of these plans.
Yeah.
Like they need a Zelda game. I don't know if it's going to be a remake or what, but they need a Zelda game for sure. There needs to be a Zelda game in this year, I think. I'd be shocked if they went without one.
I think it will be one.
I agree. I think there will be one.
And I think it'll be some sort of collection maybe, or some sort of single release game that's smaller.
You've got those Wii U games you could pull at any point. I've heard a lot of, so I haven't heard Link to the Past, but I've heard Link Between Worlds ports.
Okay.
Especially, I think that's because Grezzo did that. So, and like, Grezzo's like, we don't know what they're doing. We have no idea. Like, Echoes has been a minute. So, like, I could see a Link Between Worlds port like that. There's a lot of things I could believe in. I could believe an Ocarina remake. I could believe, Twilight Princess, Wind Waker HD thing. I could believe Link Between Worlds. There's a lot of things that are believable.
Yeah.
But I definitely think they need some sort of Zelda content, some sort of announcement. I'm hoping we get whatever the game is. I'm hoping we get like a themed system or a themed, like I would like a big box of something, like a collection.
That would be cool.
I want to buy something. I want to like buy some Zelda stuff.
I think we'll probably get an Amiibo, maybe.
Yeah, for sure. Controllers, Pro controller, things like that. But even outside of all that, I just generally think I wouldn't say I'd be shocked if it's not the next direct, but I kind of expect it will be. I think we'll start. Do you think we'll get teased for the next Zelda game?
For the next direct?
I don't know about the next, like this year.
I was going to say this year, yes.
Yeah, I agree.
But not the next direct.
It's kind of
probably
what I'm
the
thinking.
Summer one.
I'm thinking we'll get a port of some kind for this year, a tease of the next big game, a trailer for the movie.
Yeah.
And I think that kind of wraps up your Zelda stuff for this year.
Yeah.
But
probably a full trailer for the movie.
Man, what if they did I saw this the other day. Which sounds crazy when I'm gonna say it. You're gonna be like, that's never gonna happen. But like there is maybe some case. Either a return, like a bring back, or a new edition of Triforce Heroes.
That'd be cool.
Some sort of Four Swords Triforce thing. Like I wouldn't be shocked at all to see them do some sort of, and like maybe they do a collection. Like what if it's I know everybody wants like the Wind Waker Twilight Princess pack. We've been talking about that for years. What if it's like Triforce Heroes and Link Between Worlds? What if they put that into a package and they sell that?
That makes sense.
The Triforce Heroes is interesting because of the game chat, the online play, like bringing that to people where you can play with your friends easier, and you can take advantage of game share and game chat and the camera. Like there's something there. I can't act like that's a crazy idea. That sounds exactly like something Nintendo would do, and the kind of spin-off that could maybe get some traction. I don't think people would be excited about that on face value. I would. Me and my kids, we loved Triforce Heroes.
Yeah, they'd be whelmed. People would be whelmed.
But you need that environment to enjoy that game, right? Like you needed the proximity. Like now, if it's online, what if we got Triforce Heroes and me and Rebecca just ran through Triforce Heroes together?
That'd be fun.
It'd be awesome.
I think that'd be great. I just think people probably might be mad at that. Like it's just announced Triforce Heroes and something like that. I feel like adding it with something else would be cool. Would probably make that acceptable.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, we have Triforce Heroes. Here you go. Like, well, that's it.
I can't see. Says they already made Ocarina, but on 3DS. I've seen that. I've seen a port of Ocarina 3D to Switch to. I've seen that rumored as well.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
That one is interesting. It would obviously need a lot more work, but yeah, it'd be interesting. Yeah, the Triforce Heroes thing's been going around. Like the Zelda stuff is just, I follow a lot of Zelda channels, Zelda either leakers or just talkers, and Zelda Dungeon and stuff, of course. And like, there's just a lot of content. And it has been. I've been talking about this, I want to say, for like at least 3 or 4 months. It's been almost like a weekly thing for about 3 or 4 months. There's a lot of Zelda talk.
Interesting.
So, like, it really went away after Echoes. It hasn't always been there. Like, after Echoes came out, it went away, and then like now it started to come back. And generally speaking, I think these things kind of do go hand in hand. Like when the machine gets going, it usually means something's coming.
That is true.
So we'll see.
All right. Our next question from Family Jeff. How long until Nintendo raises the price on the Switch 2? They kind of have.
If they kill the bundle?
Yeah, by killing the bundle, they kind of artificially raised the price.
I don't think they're killing the bundle. I don't think they're killing the bundle. I told you that when they announced that it was going to be limited. Yeah. I think the bundle will just come in and out.
Okay.
I think that's to drive. They don't want the bundle to sound. They don't want the bundle to be there all the time.
Which is,
you know what I'm saying?
Makes sense.
They're going to bring it back for the holiday because that's the sale. Is you get the game included
with the game,
and they'll change the game. Like I'm sure next year it'll be Pokemon, and I'm sure Mario Kart will always come back. They'll always be. They may do a bundle with both Mario Karts. I wouldn't put it past them. They'd be like Mario Kart World and Mario Kart 8. Like they're, like the bundle will keep coming back. But you're right. I mean, it's fair to point out. I'm really torn on this. Somewhat bittersweet. Me and Garrett just did this little exercise. Like all the RAM is going up. The RAM the Switch 2 uses is going up. There's a shortage on that RAM right now. You can go find the RAM. I did. You can Google it. All these cell phones and tablets, they need that RAM. So the price of the brick is going up.
Yes.
We know that. So it's easy to say, well, the Nintendo will raise the price. And that is, I think, the most likely outcome. Having said that, I think there might be some extenuating circumstances here for Nintendo. I'm not trying to give anybody false hope. It's just, let me just say my idea and you tell me if you think it's crazy. Because I said it and I think Garrett was like, it's kind of crazy. Nintendo, like we saw the Switch 2 leak, like a year before it ever released.
Yeah.
They've been making the shit out of these. We talked about how many Switch 2s there were.
Correct.
Like they ordered a shit ton of parts. I have no idea how many they ordered and how many they've made, but it's a lot. It's a lot more than we think it is.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Like, that's true. We know that. So my somewhat theory is when Nintendo locks in a console that they know they're going to sell, like I think I would be a bit surprised if Nintendo was like going year to year on parts. That doesn't sound like, you're going to like, if you're committing to this hardware for the next 5 years, going year to year on parts doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Yeah. So my, I don't know if this is hope or cope or whatever. I just have this idea that I think 2 years ago, Nintendo probably ordered
a bunch
parts for, I would say at least 2 years, if not longer.
I was thinking 3 years.
Also, I would think that they probably have contracts in place with suppliers with probably already agreed to prices. And I would guess like options to renew to the point I'm making is when you're making 100 million of something, you're going to want to have some sort of cost control agreements in place as best you can. That doesn't stop them from being impacted by the RAM shortage.
Yes.
But I do think it's possible that we don't see this show up like tomorrow. I think people are expecting the Switch 2 price to increase, and maybe it will. Like I said, it's likely. But like if it doesn't, that's the reason why I would point to it not happening. I kind of feel like maybe Nintendo would like to get out a year or two before they start doing anything like that.
Yes. Also, like you said, I think they already have plans in place. They've already bought a massive amount of stuff. Plus, you got to take consideration, they're buying millions of these chipsets.
Yeah. And they bought them up front. Like we know I think without a doubt, we know they've made at least 20 million of them.
Yes. At a discounted cost.
Yeah.
And when you buy that much in bulk, you're gonna get it for a lot cheaper.
I also think I've said this since the tariff situation. I also think Nintendo has built in some margin into the Switch 2. I told you that at the start.
Yeah.
I don't think the price is $500 because of tariffs. I think they built that in. I think that's why the price didn't rise. I think that's the reason they tried to put games at 80. I think that's the reason controllers are 100. I think there's a little margin for Nintendo to weather a little fluctuation here.
Yeah.
And they've already ripped that Band-Aid off, and they got a lot of shit for it. I don't think they're ready to just jump in 6 months later and do it again.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think my hot take prediction is the Switch 2 doesn't raise at all for 2026.
I agree.
I wouldn't be that shocked to see it just be flat. Which I think other people would. Now, if it does go up, next week, yeah, we're all wrong. I'm just laying out some ideas that I think maybe we don't see it super fast.
Yeah, because Sony's trying to do the same thing, if I remember correctly. They're trying to hey, let's keep it close to this cost as possible.
I just don't think Nintendo they don't want their messaging and their price fluctuating. Like, this might be hope, but I would think Nintendo would deal with that by trying to make software that they could sell overhead on.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the case for making Rhythm Heaven $60. Is we need to make some money off of this because we're losing some over there. I could see some of that. Maybe they raise Nintendo Switch Online price. I would look for them to find ways to make it up versus just increase the console. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just
are up. So
I'm just being an optimist.
Game prices is up. So
yeah,
they found ways to kind of help with that.
I just don't think Nintendo as a company wants the price of their product to change year to year.
Yeah. Amiibo prices are double than what it was,
Those things must have not have sold at all because during the holiday, those prices cratered. Yeah. You could buy those brand new $40 Amiibo for $8 at GameStop. All those Street Fighter Amiibo and the Donkey Kong, they all cratered.
They look better, but $40, that's a little.
I don't think anybody was buying them. I sure as hell I'm not. I was I'm not buying. That's crazy.
Yeah, $40, bit much.
I'll get my Amiibo coins on Etsy. Thank you very much. $6.
Let me see what Temu creators create. Just call it a day.
I'm shocked that I've always said this. Still to this day, shocked Nintendo hasn't done more with a cheaper, an Amiibo alternative. I think you should make it a part of the Switch app. A lot of phones have NFC. I think it'd be cool if you could register an Amiibo to your phone and use your phone to scan.
That would make a lot more sense.
That sounds like a really Nintendo thing to do, or cards, chips. I think cards could be really good. They could do Nintendo trading cards.
Yeah,
I've said it much. My $1 million idea is why hasn't Pokemon made Pokemon like a set of Pokemon Amiibo?
Yeah,
every card is an Amiibo, and you make a game with it. Imagine if you had your Switch and you could scan a card and have the card in the game.
That would be fantastic.
You know what I'm saying? This shit makes too much sense. That would sell bukus. It would sell like crazy. But yeah, they're not interested.
Why don't they do that?
That would drive a panic.
Yeah.
that might cause real problems.
Yeah. All right. Our next question from Captain Awesome. After the reveal of the new Joy-Cons, do you think this is for customizing your Switch 2? I mean, it looks cool to me, but special edition of Xenoblade or something I wish would have alternate colors in general.
We're going to get special edition systems. Don't worry.
Yeah, we are.
That's going to happen. Your Fire Emblem shout is, he said Xenoblade. My bad. I was going to say Fire Emblem might be the first one. They've done Fire Emblem themes before. We have a Pokemon one. I think Pokemon will have a special system. If Fire Emblem doesn't get one, I expect Pokemon will. But I hope whatever the Zelda thing, if there is a Zelda thing, I'm hoping that's one. I think that's an easy sell. That's how you get people that have already bought a Switch 2 to buy another one. It's just release a Zelda version. Just paint it gold, put damn Triforce on it, and now you're gonna get a bunch of people buy it again.
That's the easy way to do that. It's here you go.
Yeah, we're gonna get theme systems, but yeah, these colors, this might be it for Nintendo. Remember Switch 1, they had their color sets and that was kind of it. They did theme systems, but you had to buy a whole system. They didn't really do themed Joy-Con sets. Right? I'm trying to remember. I don't think so.
Yeah, not really.
There was like Fortnite system, Smash system, Splatoon system, Animal Crossing system, Zelda system, but not like, one-off amiibo sets. The amiibo sets were basic colors.
They just had basic colors.
So I expect that maybe Nintendo will probably stick to that, and they'll do custom Joy-Con, but to get them, you're gonna have to buy a whole new system.
Yep.
That's the game. Nope. That's the game, man. They've been doing this to us for years,
and it's worked. So why?
It works. Stop? I will be there. 10 out of 10 will buy a Zelda system if it looks good, of course.
Yeah.
I'm partial to green and like over gold. So like, I'm sorry, in reverse. I'm partial to gold over green.
Okay.
But depends
gold
on whatever.
Switch console.
Depends on whatever. Oh, I'll buy a gold Switch in a heartbeat. I'll be the first in line if they put a gold Triforce Switch together. Yeah, give me that. Just do like the Switch Lite, but Switch 2. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll buy another one.
That's not a bad idea. I was surprised they didn't do like a gold Switch cartridge for Zelda.
Mm-hmm.
I would have 100% did that.
The cartridge would have been dope.
For Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom Switch 2 edition. Like, here you go.
I was thinking Echoes.
Oh, that's the awesome one. Yeah.
A gold cart for the Switch 2 editions of Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom would have been dope.
Yeah.
That would have been cool. Yeah. A master collection of some kind would be nice.
Yeah. Probably like special edition of it.
What if they put master collection or the collections into NSO?
Oh.
That'd be really cool.
That would be.
That's nice. And like that'd be funny because there'd be games we already have, but it would be cool to see the package in the subscription. I'd still want it.
That would be cool, yeah.
Yeah, that would just be a cool thing to do.
Yeah. Like it. All right. Our next question from Kyle the Pug.
Fuck you, Kyle the Pug.
Thank you. Very early predictions. But what are your predictions for the actual date of February's supposed Nintendo Direct? And what will be the first announcement of said Direct? It's a good question.
Putting us on the spot.
Let's see. Let me look at February.
Are you sure it's February? I think it's February, but I'm not sure. It's usually February, early March.
Okay.
Let's look ahead. What does Switch 2's 2026 look like?
I'm going to say February 17th.
I'm going to bring this up. Here we go. Screen share. I've got this article from the first one that popped up. This is Tech Loy. This is our confirmed lineup for 2026. We have Animal Crossing New Horizons, whatever Mio is, Final Fantasy VII. Yep, it comes out in a week and a half.
Yeah, week and a half.
Dragon Quest VII Reimagined, Mario Tennis Fever, Yakuza Kiwami and Dark Ties, and Resident Evil Requiem, February 27th. That's your February lineup. I don't know what Star Sand Island is. That's a great February. Holy shit.
Is. You know what?
Like, that's a banger each week. Like one week after the other. February's killing it.
You know what? I'm going to change my date to February 12th.
You think they was going to direct the day the tennis comes out?
Yep.
Okay.
And now some DLC for it, and it's out now.
March, we get Pocopia and Monster Hunter Stories 3. First Light was delayed to May. Tamagotchi Life, Yoshi Mysterious Book, Super Mario Bros. Wonder is getting a Switch 2 upgrade. And then we're waiting on Fire Emblem, The Dusk Plugs, Orbitals, Indiana Jones, Lego Batman. That's what we've got so far. I have no idea how long ago this was written. It might be out of date.
Okay.
All right. So I like what you're thinking. I think you're on the right track. I would go, I think the 12th is like that's an inflection point. The direct is going to come before or after the 12th. There's a case to be made for both. The case before is that you could showcase tennis again.
Okay.
You get people,
that too.
And then the case for after is you get tennis out, and then you start showing off the next batch of games. So I think the question really is this direct early February or March? There's a lot to talk about. Let me ask you a question, Delvin.
Okay.
How you answer will be which way I go. Do you think Nintendo wants to showcase or present Resident Evil Requiem to people again?
Yes, that's
Right,
why I said. That's
then
why I said
I'm
February.
gonna go February. Yeah, I think it comes out February. They're gonna talk about Mario Tennis and Requiem. Not a lot, but they're gonna talk about both of them.
Correct.
Then they're gonna date Yoshi. They're gonna date Tamagotchi Life, Rhythm Heaven. They're gonna show us maybe Splatoon, or maybe whatever their Zelda plan is. I go back and forth on that because I think Splatoon could be a big fall game that we may not hear about until the summer, or Splatoon is a lot closer than we think and it gets announced now and it comes out this summer.
Yeah.
I don't know. So I'm going to go with that. I'm going to say the direct comes before February 12th. So let me pull up a calendar.
I think they're going to want to show Pocopia too again. So
that's probably good. I'm going to go Tuesday or Thursday, Delvin.
I picked Tuesday, so I'll say you pick Thursday.
February 5th.
Okay.
We're getting a Nintendo Direct where they're gonna open with. I'm just gonna say they're gonna open with a new Splatoon game. They're gonna talk about tennis. They're gonna talk about Requiem. They're gonna talk about Pocopia. They're gonna date Tamagotchi Life. They're gonna date Rhythm Heaven. They're gonna date Yoshi. They're gonna announce one or two more other games coming out this summer.
Okay.
That'll be my guess for now. What other they're gonna date, like there'll be more third-party games. There'll be more ports to announce as well. Any third-party games you're thinking?
Batman.
Lego Batman?
Yeah.
I meant like unannounced ones, like new games that might show
unannounced third-party games.
They're definitely gonna date. I'm day one on Lego Batman, dude. That
I am
game,
too.
It looks awesome. So good.
It looks awesome.
Yeah, I'm super excited for that game. But yeah, any other ports? Control get announced? Do we have a physical, like Control is still cloud only, right?
Correct.
So I'll go with Control. I think all of like the games that I think run well, that like should be ported, like the games that scale well is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
I think Dead Island 2 will come to Switch 2. I think Blueprints will come to Switch 2.
Yeah, definitely.
I think Control will come to Switch 2 in a native version. What else? There's Call of Duty rumors.
Yeah, that's coming, but we don't know when.
I think Forza could show up.
Forza.
I mean, I don't know when Xbox is really going to start like showing up for Switch 2. Like, are they going to do that marketing, or are they going to appear in a direct? I don't know when that's going to happen, but like,
when is South of Midnight supposed to be coming?
Yeah, just sometime. I think.
Yes, that's
like,
really soon.
I'd be more excited if it was Gears.
I think that's.
Can we get Gears over? Diablo 4 is a great shout.
Yeah, that's a great one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good one. I think any of those games that like generally scale well, I think are probably being worked on. Doom's
a good one.
Mm-hmm. So those would be my guesses.
Our next question from Sleepy Gamer. What do you think the Bowser Fury team is working on, and when do you think we'll see it?
I don't know, because to my knowledge, the Bowser's Fury team is Nintendo EPD, and there's a lot of teams that make that up, and they fluctuate, and it's very. I've given up trying to keep track of them, of Nintendo Studios, for many years now, because they all just kind of cross-pollinate. It all just kind of happens in a building. Yeah. Like it's not like a studio. It's not like a Naughty Dog. It's like 5 studios. There's a lot of different things happening there, but like they did Bonanza, like they worked on that, and probably several of these upgrades and ports, and probably, I don't know, Wonder. I don't know. If you're asking Brendan, like maybe there's a 3D Mario game, I know that's out there. It's possible for sure, but based on how polished and big Donkey Kong is, like I'm not counting on it. I'm not one of those people that I'm not thinking we're getting a 3D Mario announcement this year. That's not in my head. Happy to be surprised and wrong, but I'm not I'm not. There's a lot of people I think that are thinking that's a given. I don't. I think it's way more likely we get like Luigi's Mansion or something this year than a 3D Mario game.
I agree. I think it's more like, I think we're not going to get a 3D Mario game for a while.
I can see it
maybe
next year.
Yeah,
but
maybe late next year probably.
It just feels really soon. But I mean, that's the cool thing about EPD is if you look them up, they have multiple projects come out every year, and that's where the hope for 3D Mario is coming from. People are hoping that that's there. It could be there. But Donkey Kong was big, so like, and I don't think was it Koizumi? I don't think he's going to give 3D Mario to I don't think he's not working on it. He's being involved, and based on how involved he was with Bonanza, I'm not betting on it.
Yeah.
Oh man. Donk says Red Dead Redemption 2.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. That's a good one.
GTA 5 would be dope.
Ooh,
I know it's laughable with 6 and everything, but like, I still think it would be like, it's still a worthwhile announcement. Yeah. GTA 5 on Switch 2, yeah,
we do numbers.
Yeah, like I'll buy it. People like I'll buy it again.
I'd definitely buy it
for the 5th time. Sure.
Yeah, especially
I mean, at this point, I'm not planning on getting GTA 6, so like that would be my GTA.
Handheld GTA 5, and I ain't gotta like go through all this shit and play on like my Steam Deck.
GTA 5 runs pretty good on these portables. Like it should run pretty well on Switch 2.
Steam Deck be like, you gotta sign into the Rockstar store. You gotta do all this. Like, oh fuck this. Absolutely not. No, just get to me on Switch 2.
Oh, we should have mentioned. I always forget the live service games. I'm going to keep saying it. Marvel Rivals, Arc Raiders. Yeah. Like we're waiting. I feel like the Switch 2 is prime for like one of these games to show up first and like make some noise.
Probably Arc Raiders. Marvel Rivals would do great on Switch 2.
I kept saying Destiny. I don't know if they want to port that, if they think it's worth it. Helldivers
would be good.
Like I could see one of those and like people getting behind it and getting a little traction. Get that little Switch boost, Switch gave that to Fortnite and it gave that to Apex. Remember Apex at Switch? Like everybody was playing Apex.
Going crazy with that one.
Yeah. Like the Switch kind of can make old games great again. Yeah. It can just kind of I think Final Fantasy VII is about to get a pretty buzzy embargo.
Yeah. Because
this port looks people are going to start talking about it again. So yeah, I think games like that could show up.
Yeah.
But what the Bowser's Fury team? I don't know.
Yeah.
Are they doing Donkey Kong content? Like maybe they're doing Donkey Kong content for Mario Kart World. I don't know.
That'd be cool.
Like, are we gonna get Bonanza DLC or expansions? I don't know.
All right. Our next question from F2P Joe.
Oh my God.
Say something nice about Canada.
Well, I love Sean Capri.
I was gonna say that same thing.
I love the band.
Okay.
And the Crash Test Dummies. And,
love Haley. Haley lives
Billy
there.
Talent. Oh yeah, Haley. I forget she's Canadian.
Yeah.
Is John 32 Canadian? I love all of our Canadian brethren.
What about John 32?
I used to love Tim Hortons.
Okay.
It's like one of the few jobs my mother had when I was a kid. She worked at Tim Hortons for like a month. Yeah. And during that month, I got free donuts.
That sounds like a good job then.
It was pretty cool. Now, I told my wife this. My wife, you should have seen the way my wife like stares at me in disbelief sometimes. When we went to Ohio a few years ago, when I took the whole family, I went and showed her my old apartment complex. And then I showed her my walk to the Tim Hortons, which is still there. I was like, yeah, I used to walk to the Tim Hortons when I go home from school. My mom would give me a free donut. And then I would walk back. Now that walk was, I would leave my apartment complex. I would walk all the way to the end of the complex. I would cut under the fence to the Meijer, which is like a Walmart.
Okay.
I would walk across the Meijer parking lot to a 6-lane highway with a median in the middle. I would walk across the 6-lane highway, get the donut, and walk all the way back home.
And she was alarmed.
She's like in 3rd grade. I'm like, every day. It's just It's like, what?
Yeah. I used to do something similar.
I think a lot of kids did. That's the thing, is I don't think any of these things are abnormal or crazy.
Yeah.
I knew a lot of kids that did the same thing. You know, I wasn't alone. There's a lot of us that did that.
Yeah.
But I grew up and found at Tim Hortons in Georgia, and that is the worst coffee I may have ever had in my life. I was like, oh, this is awful. I'm glad they make donuts, because this coffee is terrible.
Boy, it's something about getting a nasty coffee that don't make you want to drink coffee. Like, oh,
yeah. I can't stand, like, I'm a coffee snob. I
am too.
Like that drip coffee, that fast food coffee.
It's awful.
Gross,
awful.
Man. It's like sour. I hate that.
Yeah. I can't drink that garbage. Stuff's horrible.
Bland says John 32 is Canadian, and G-Man says Canada has colorful money.
Okay. Color money.
We used to have colorful money.
We did too.
Called food stamps.
Yeah, that is also true.
Mm-hmm.
Canada still has a democracy, so there's that.
For now.
For now.
For now.
For now.
Give it time.
Yeah. They made me our 55th state.
I said, from sea to shining seas. All the seas.
Yeah.
This is going to be a bad joke. You'll be like, hell, I'm moving Sean's skin away from this. Well,
nope. Well, can't do that anymore. Driving to the 55th state.
They call it Northern America. About to fix all of those bad names up there.
Yeah. That's the first thing we should do. That's the thing I agree with. All right, now let's fix this now since we're here.
The hell is much more music?
Yeah, stop calling this the 5 and dime store. Oh, man. All right. Our final question from Tom. And Tom asks, was there anything you wish Nintendo had done differently in 2025?
That's a good question.
And then he says, do you like being inside more during winter months, or do you tend to go stir crazy? If the latter, do you find ways to spend time outside? Tom, I like to stay inside completely, period. Like, I don't want to go outside at all. Winter, summer, fall, spring.
Yeah, I think I'd be interested to know where Tom lives, because we live in the South.
Yeah.
So I tend to not want to go outside in the summer more than the winter. The winter, it's like, it feels great outside right now. The summer is like run and hide.
Yeah. When it's 95 degrees.
Oh, it would kill millions if we lost air conditioning.
Yeah.
Like, you could just, it's way too damn hot here. I both. I like staying inside. I'm somewhat of a hermit. Like, I like my basement and stuff, but I like going out. I've been going out a lot over our break. I've talked about on PSVG. I've gotten back into the swing of my disc golf. I need to get a little cardio, get some steps in, like to get a little active, but also just, I talked a lot this year about like I feel like a shifting perspective. When I took Jack out to play disc golf, he was like, how are we going to keep score? I was like, who cares, man? Just try to throw an awesome shot.
Yeah.
Who gives a shit? Like, I'm kind of just, at this point in life, I think I'm just here for like the walk, like the sunshine and the trees and like, it's just like, I don't know, like, I'm just like, that's what I do. I go out, I bring my vape and a little speaker, and I'm just out there just kind of having a good, like, I'm taking Flea. Like, Flea loves, Frisbee. So he loves coming out, and we just kind of go out and hang.
Yeah. Like, I don't want to do all this extra stuff. Let me just relax and have fun.
Yeah. And it's kind of a place to like leave the phone in the car.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So I kind of dig that a lot.
I do too. Oh, so what would you change about Nintendo 2025?
I generally, I think it was a really great year. I have like nitpicks, but I don't know if I'd actually change them.
Everything's like small, like, I guess the announcement of the price, I would probably make a little better. Like that aspect of it.
How would you have made it better?
See, that's the thing. I don't
either way.
They're gonna get mad either way. I'm trying to figure out. See, I can't even figure out how would you soften that blow.
Yeah,
It's
because I
kind
know
of like
people like Sean. Sean brought it up. We were watching it. I think we're live together. We podcasted after, and Sean was like, "Did they not announce the price in the direct because they thought it was bad?" Now, here's the thing. I was a really bad person to answer because I don't think 500 was a bad price.
I don't either. Because I think when we talked about it on Shack, like that's a little high, but I'm going to pay it. It's not like I was like, this is out of.
It didn't sound crazy.
Yeah,
Xbox has $1,000 handheld. Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah,
like,
I don't think none of us was like livid about it. We're like, oh, this is a little high, but I'm still going to pay it.
But to Sean's credit, I think he was right.
Yeah,
like they didn't put it in the announcement because they knew people weren't going to be happy, and they weren't. They were super mad.
Yeah.
Now, again, who is they? We talked about it all the time. You got the hashtag drop the price and everything. And, like everybody was like, oh my God, I'm regretting this. Is terrible. It's dead on arrival. And then it became the fastest selling console ever. Yeah. So like it kind of invalidated that online experience that we were having. That was like gaslighting in its truest form. Like we were led to believe online was real. It wasn't real at all. Yeah. Like that it was a very vocal, but still a giant minority because there were 20 million people super excited to hand Nintendo $500.
I was more upset about the $79.99 than anything else because I knew other companies were trying.
I think a lot of people were upset about the gamings.
Yeah, the gaming prices.
Here's the funny thing. Here we are 6 months, 7 months later, right? Let's say a year from now, or let's say a year from release. So we get to June. I think it's not crazy to think that Nintendo Switch 2 might be the value option in June of 2026. And I think $80 games might be the value option in June of 2026.
Unfortunately, that might be the case.
I'm not sure if Grand Theft Auto is going to go for the $100 mark. A lot of people think it is. I think they can. I'm not sure that they will, but I think they can. Here's what I'll tell you. If they do it, I think others will follow. And suddenly you look back on it with revisionist history and you're like, man, Nintendo's got, like right now, we have a $700 Xbox and a $600 PlayStation 5 and a $1,000 Xbox handheld and a $1,200 Lenovo handheld. And the Switch 2 looking pretty great at $500. Like,
I honestly
pretty
think
sweet.
If Call of Duty wouldn't have had the fall off that it had, they probably would eventually go into that $100 route really quickly.
They want to. They want to.
Yeah.
Yeah. They do.
I think 2K, NBA 2K is probably going to go that route eventually. I can see that happening.
One thing I wish Nintendo would have done differently is I wish instead of the game key card as an option to the game key card, I wish they would have created a slower storage device that installed the game from the card.
Ooh,
basically like a CD on a PlayStation.
Yeah.
And people would still be mad, but I think you could get by with it by telling people, oh, like the game is on the cart and you need to install it so it plays better because the memory is faster.
Yeah.
Right. Instead of going on and on about how faster the card is, I think maybe they misread the desire for that. Like nobody cared that the card is a faster speed. They cared that the game isn't on the card. Cool. So the cheapest flash storage you can, like literally I would have kept using the exact same cartridges from Switch 1. Just put the game on it. And then we just have to install it once we put it into our system. It has to install on our hard drive. I think that would have smoothed over a lot of the game key card stuff. But like I said, I've somewhat turned around on the game key. Like I don't actively want to buy them, but like I don't hate them as much as I did on.
Yeah, first. I'm like whatever with them. Like whatever. It is what it is.
Typically, if I can save money by buying the game via game key card, I'll do that.
Yeah.
Like if I'm buying it day one, I may go digital over the game key card. But if there's a game I'm interested, I've got a great example. I'm playing NBA Bounce.
Ooh, that one price went down on that real quick too.
I got it for Christmas. I I don't know what my mother-in-law paid for it, but I had it on my wish list. I think it was like $20.
Yeah.
So I got it for Christmas and I played it, and it reminds me a lot of NBA Playgrounds, like a lot. It feels a lot like NBA Playgrounds. It is just like the Mario games. It's like a glorified exhibition. Like you've got exhibition, and then you've got like season, you've got tournament, but it's all just more exhibition. It's all the same thing. But the game's not half bad for cheap or for free. Like I didn't pay for it. So like if you're interested in having a lightweight sports game that has NBA iconography, if you care about the courts and the team names, you don't have the players, but you can customize your little me's and avatars.
Okay.
It's not bad. It's not awful. It's mid, but it's not bad.
Okay.
I'm glad I have it. Like I think I'll play it. You know, it's like it's an alternative to installing 90 gigabytes of NBA 2K.
Okay.
You know, like sometimes I don't want to do that. It's like a little NBA Jam kind of thing. It's not that good, but it's not that though. You're doing alley oops and big dunks, and you know, you're doing that kind of stuff.
Okay. Is it 5-on-5?
It's 3-on-3.
Okay.
And you can play with mascots. But the point I was making is I was never going to buy that game day one because they were trying to, it was like $50. Like that was crazy. Right.
They were smoking crack.
But it got cheap. And like versus paying for it digitally, I would happily pick a game like that up on it as a game key card for 10 or $15.
Yeah.
You know, that's totally fine.
That is a game key card game.
Yeah. So I've kind of just given up the vitriol with the game key card. I think that could have done Nintendo a lot of good. Outside of that, I don't really like. I've got nitpicks, but they're nothing.
Nothing major.
I don't like the Pro controller.
That's a good one for you.
I think it's too small. Too small for me, anyways.
It's fine.
Like I use it, but I don't like using it. Like I don't really enjoy it. Like it's not bad. I'm happy to use it, but like I don't love to use it.
Yeah.
10 out of 10 would look at replacing if a better option came around. I'd be like, I could use
And it's a little overpriced.
Like I might get rid of mine. I was thinking about offering it to someone in the Discord, or because I think the 8BitDo one that they just came out with, or the new one, I think they got it to where it can open, like it can unlock the switch, you can turn the switch on. And that's a bigger controller. So I may try to get rid of mine for one of those. I may try to pull that swap out somewhere.
Okay.
Or just keep waiting for better. But yeah, it's like, it's not my favorite. It really bothered me with Metroid. I was just like, and the gamepad's just small. Jack loves it, but he's got much smaller hands than me. He calls my hands meat hooks. But yeah. Anything from you?
No, not really. I kind of dig what they did the first year. Nothing really complain about.
All right, so somewhat of a hot take, maybe. I wouldn't wish they would have done this, but I feel like I can see the argument. Maybe don't do the Donkey Kong game and focus on 3D Mario.
Oh.
It definitely would have sold better, right? It would have reached more. Like, it's just a much more marketable. Like, I'm so happy and have like real respect that they put all of this time and everything into Donkey Kong. Because to me, it's like we're building Donkey Kong to be a character again. Like,
yes,
Donkey Kong can do things.
My thing is, I think this one sold okay, so decently, for the next one to sell really well.
I hope so.
I'm thinking people are going to play this for like, oh, this is actually better. Yeah, I think we will. I think people are going to play this for like, oh, that game is actually really good. And then when the next one comes out, I think this is going to be a slow burn, more or less. People are going to start buying it slowly but surely. When it goes on sale, like, oh, we got to get this. And then when the sequel comes out, it's going to sell like gangbusters.
Yeah, I'm going to go back to it probably, I would say soon, but like I've got Final Fantasy and then Pocopia and tennis. So like the next break, like a spring break or something, like in the future, I'm going to go back to Bonanza and finish it because I loved it. I love that game.
That's a good one, D-Life. D-Life said I just would have included it as a launch title. Yeah, that would probably help a little bit more.
I think they wanted to, and they just didn't make it.
Yeah. It hits different if it's a launch title.
That's true.
Hits
That's
real different. There it goes. Because I also playing it at the time.
In hindsight, this is one I actually do believe. I would have told Mario Kart to not do the open world thing.
Oh yeah.
I don't think it's bad. I think they nailed it. I think it's actually somewhat impressive what they've done. I just don't think the global Mario Kart, it's just not what they want. I think it maybe something they thought they wanted, but then they got it and it's not. Like without making it sound like Mario Kart World is bad, because it's not. It's a great game, but it's not what Mario Kart. Like I don't think it's going to reach like that. Right? Yeah. It's not that big Mario Kart.
Sometimes you just gotta kind of just give them what they want.
Yeah. It's almost like we're just doing a little bit too much.
Yeah.
I definitely think people would rather have had a game with all new tracks that you just like more individual tracks instead of like, but all of these different variations mixed together. Nobody cares.
Yeah. People want 8 Part 2.
Yeah. And it doesn't matter that like it's good or like, I just don't think people don't care. That's not what they want.
Yeah. They want 8 Part 2. That's all they want.
Yeah. I'm interested to see what they do with that. Because they built on top of Mario Kart for so long that you would obviously expect them to build on to World. Yeah. But with the reception that World has, now you have to wonder, like, do they build onto World? Do they attempt to pivot? Like, do they try to go do something else, or do they try to go back to 8? Or like, do they just keep building on top of World and try to bring everyone back? Because like building onto World is weird because of that open map thing. Yeah. Like, are they going to keep adding on to that, or do they just show up with like a new mode that has different courses in it? That's what I would do.
That's what I would do. Yeah, I was going to say the exact same thing. Just add a second mode.
I would try to port all of Mario Kart's 8 stuff into where I would try to put these two things together if possible.
Yeah, that works. Yeah, I would do that.
But yeah, I don't know. My daughter does. I thought it was very telling this week. My daughter, I wouldn't say she didn't like Mario Kart World. She wasn't that into it.
Yeah, it's not her Mario Kart.
She wanted the old Mario Kart.
Yeah,
like we started playing it on Wii U, and as I told you about my Wii U Christmas, we started playing on Wii U and had a great time. And then I was like, you should see the new one. It's got like this big open world and the tracks are bigger, and we got on it. And we played it, and it was just weird. It was like nobody said anything, but you could feel the energy kind of just the energy just kind of like, instead of laughing and joking, like it just kind of got quiet. And
like, this ain't it.
Yeah, like that's exactly what she was just like. She's like, I kind of like the other one. And I was like, well, we'll just play that instead. Let's turn this off.
I get that vibe.
That's exactly what happened. It was just weird. It was just kind of just whatever that is, it wasn't scratching that edge.
Yeah.
So. Okay.
All right, that's it, y'all.
I think we did it. We'll close the show, and I'll download the pod, and we'll see how much of it made it through.
Good luck.
Apparently the stream was a piece of junk, but that is why we have a recorder, and hopefully the recorder did its job.
Yeah.
Delvin, it was lovely talking with you, buddy.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah. And we'll see if Rebecca ever comes back.
Maybe. We'll see.
All right. Good night, Koopalings.
Peace.
Whenever you're ready.
All right. This is Frederick from Fire Emblem Awakening. And I forgot the line already. What?